Hey, it's your DIY oil chick here. I see you say I have an audience tonight with me. How fantastic. But hopefully an audience as well live, because I know it's a Tuesday night and some of you can't get out of your houses, but I'm going to make some incredible. I was inspired today by the BOGO, which was awesome, which is buy a spearmint and get a peppermint for free. Now, I love the spearmint for mouthwash, or, you know, add a little extra flavor to your gum when it dies. Or you can make, I'm making a peppermint coffee scrub with using the peppermint. So I am so excited. And why do we use coffee in our scrubs? What was that? I heard that.
It tightens up the cellular.
Oh, this is why we use coffee, is that we can use a regular sugar scrub or use a coffee, but we're still going to use sugar. So here we go. Okay, so we're going to have 3/4 of a cup of ground coffee. Okay, I think this is probably just going to be enough coffee. I might as well just probably dump this whole thing in there. We're just going to call it 3. Yeah, if not, that's a full cup, which is fine. There we go. Just perfect amount in that little bag. Hey. Got the coffee in there? Oh my gosh, it smells delicious. Imagine using this sugar scrub, or this scrub in the morning. Ooh. Talk about your extra coffee. I don't know, that's what I need in the morning. Next, we're going to have a 1/2 cup of brown sugar, okay? Which is wonderful. I love the smell of the brown sugar. Oh, just reminds you of like baking something. I'm going to cook. I'm going to bake something. Hold on. I'm much better with DIY recipes than cooking, so there we go. DIY recipes, there's no rules. So cooking, sometimes there can be rules. All right, so we're going to put the brown sugar in there. You can use a funnel. I'm old school. Plus, I have a... Oh, there we go. All right. Ooh, that looks pretty. All right, so we're going to shake that up in a second. Put the lid on. Okay, and just shake the coffee and the brown sugar up. Oh my gosh, this is going to smell so good. Just the brown sugar and the coffee. Oh my goodness. Okay. Next, we're going to add a 1/4 cup of fractionated coconut oil. This is the liquid, not the regular coconut oil, which is more of a solid. You can have the regular coconut oil, turn that into a liquid, which is very helpful with some recipes, but this one definitely calls for the fractionated coconut oil. Normally, the sugar scrubs will call for fractionated coconut oil because you're going to need that moisture carrier to be able to carry the sugar all over your body and scrub off all that dead skin. Oh, it's going to feel so good. This is totally a Pennsylvania winter thing. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so a 1/4 cup. Hey. All right, so a 1/4 cup of fractionated coconut oil. May not seem like a lot. Maybe put it in, and you can always add more if it's not up to the texture that you're aiming for. There's absolutely no problem with adding more. And with this one, it looks like we're going to have to, because it's just not, it looks super good, but not quite there. So I'd probably add a little extra. Whoop. I don't use measuring cups. I use them as spoons, though. Hi. Again, there's no rules. This is great. Okay, so basically... That looks really divine. I don't know if you can see this. Hi, ooh. It kind of looks like dirt, okay? But it doesn't smell like dirt. It smells fantastic. So then on top of this, the only essential oil we're going to use with this one is peppermint, okay? So this is definitely going to be very awakening in the morning, which is phenomenal. With the peppermint and the coffee and that little extra help of the texture of the brown sugar, really going to make a nice scrub. This is also one that you can use as a gift. Slap a bow on that thing, put it in a cute little, I love the mason jars. You can find them in the canning department of stores at the end of canning season, the end of summer. Best time to stock up on these. They're like less than $1 a piece, which is super helpful on the budget, right? Okay, so back to the recipe here. We're going to do 10 drops of peppermint. So 1, 2, 3. Only get quiet when I count. Make sure extra doesn't fly in there. I love my peppermint, but definitely don't need any extra in that recipe for sure. Actually, I think the original recipe was 15 and I knocked it down to 10 because it's a good amount. You don't need all that. Less is more. Let's all remember that. Less is more. Wow. Oh my gosh. It literally, that's magical. Between the coffee and the peppermint, now I understand why they call it a peppermint mocha coffee scrub. That is exactly as gross as this. It smells amazing. And the texture, here we go, I'm going in. Mm-hmm. So the texture, wow, that's amazing. Oh, it feels so good. I'm just going away. That feels nice. That feels super nice. Hey, can imagine that in the shower. Oh my. I could like literally eat my hands in right now. It literally smells like peppermint mocha. Okay. So the people in the room that are watching me here, you got to smell that right now. Definitely. Right now. Yeah, right now, and mind my hands. Isn't that amazing? Right? I love the sugar. I love the coffee. Love that. Love that. Awesome. Especially if you have a big old tub of Folgers at home. Keep on going. Okay, so now that I made a mess, we're going to keep going. Next one is going to be a lot simpler and a lot less messy. Hey. But this is a simple, literally fractionated coconut oil, and we're going to do fractionated coconut oil and just regular sugar. So the regular sugar, we're going to do, let me get my cheat sheet here. Hey. All right, so 3/4 of a cup of regular white sugar. I'm good. Nah, I'm just leave it. Yeah, because I'm just going to roll it all up and we're going to throw it away. Hey. Oh. I know, right? I'm like, hey. Okay. So we're going 3/4 of a cup of sugar. So we're going to I remember doing this before. Put our coconut oil in first. Believe it or not. No, it sounds weird, but it's actually a blessing in disguise. Because then the sugar will melt into the coconut oil rather than the coconut oil trying to melt down into the sugar. And that was, okay, we're doing 1/2 cup of fractionated coconut oil. So here we go. I did 1/4. So there's another 1/4, which would equal 1/2. Okay. And then we're going to do a 3/4 cup of sugar. This is 1/2. So see how easy that just like pours right in there. So super. Got a little coffee grounds in there. It's okay. A little extra scrub. And a little bit more sugar, just because it is 3/4 of a cup sugar, 1/2 cup of fractionated coconut oil, and the only thing that we're going to add to this amazing sugar scrub, other than some sprinkles of coffee, would be the peppermint. Again, very uplifting. Yet still very calm, but yet still very cooling. I'm sorry, I meant very cooling and refreshing. So we're going to add 5 to 7 drops in the small jar, which is, again, less is more, which is amazing. Love that. So again, you can mix it all up. I didn't bring any mixers. Hey. Mix it all up. These, again, great gifts. How simple is just buy a big container of fractionated coconut oil, then use just regular. You can use granulated sugar. You can use organic sugar. You can also use the sugar in the raw. There's a wonderful ginger lime sugar scrub that I posted on my website before that you can find, which is awesome. And it's just literally, it smells like a candy cane. It's sugar and it's peppermint. That's amazing. Okay. So now to the piece de resistance, which now I'm going to wipe my hands for because I definitely don't want to get coffee in my under eye cream. Oh, I love this under eye cream. I don't know what I would have done without finding this. I use it as an all-over cream in my face. It's not just for under eyes. And the way you can modify it to what you're looking for in your skin, that's fantastic. Normally, our under eye cream is going to be just frankincense, which frankincense is fantastic. We all love him very much. But now you can add lavender to it. You can add patchouli to it. You can add helichrysum. Anything that's really good for the skin, cedarwood even. But they're absolutely wonderful for moisturizing the skin. So along with that, you're going to notice in the recipe, we're going to, and this is also posted, it's already posted on the blog and on the website, so we're good there. Under eye cream, absolute favorite. 4-ounce glass jar, just something this big, and that's what you're going to store it in, okay? Then we're going to do 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Okay, the coconut oil is going to be this one. It's going to be the hard one. Okay, so I'm going to mix this actually in a bowl because then we're going to have to get the whipper and whip it. As I'm whipping the table so you can't see what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. So I said 2 tablespoons. To find the right stuff. 2 tablespoons. All right. Of the coconut oil. And actually, I'm going to put more in here because I actually have orders for this stuff right now because it is so amazingly delicious. And plus, I owe my best friend one because I made her one a while ago and then I ended up using it. So, I'm dead serious. I felt so bad. I did call her and tell her that I used it. I love her, but I used it. I needed some. I'm such a terrible friend. Oh, I made you something, but I used it. Okay. So, right? That's me. Okay, so I'm going to probably double this recipe just because I owe her plus myself plus a couple other people. So, I know I'm going to be like, can you just make a whole bunch of the under eye cream? It's literally the most popular item when I do make and take classes because it is just, it's phenomenal. And even as, again, like I said, an overall overnight moisturizer with the frankincense, it's incredible. All right, so I put a whole bunch of coconut oil in there. I'm probably tripling this recipe by now, which I probably should. So that's what we're going to do. So original recipe is 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, okay? Next, we're going to use our shea butter. There also is like a coconut. Oh, I see Miss Carrie. Hey! There's also a coconut, like raw coconut, instead of if you don't want to use shea butter. I've actually had people tell me that they don't like the smell of shea butter. I kind of have to agree with you. It's not the most fabulous, but it is very, very moisturizing to the skin. So it's kind of like, you know, we all love apple cider vinegar is wonderful for our skin, but unfortunately, nobody loves to make the clay mask in this class because it smells like apple cider vinegar. But it is good. So if we can close our noses while we put it on, it'd be great, right? All right. So now we have the shea butter, we have coconut, and then the coconut butter, 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, 2 tablespoons of shea butter. Then we're going to do 2 tablespoons of pure aloe vera. Okay, so I have the 99% aloe vera. I actually ordered most of the ingredients either from, like, you can get them from a local Whole Foods store, or you can even, it's that Thrive Market I found, which was really, really wonderful. Oh, is it? It's going to fart on me. It's farting. There we go. It's farting. It's farting. All right, well, it's getting in there either way, so it's coming. Just farted all over the place. I just empty it out. There we go. Hey, as long as it's in there, that's all that matters. Okay, the best part is I'm going to add extra this time because this is, I think, to me, one of the most important parts, especially for our skin, is the vitamin E. Now, you can obviously buy it in a little jar. I had one around here. I had one, or... Oh, no, I actually see it. It's right by the... Yep. Thank you. Look, I have assistants now. Hey. No, I'm kidding. The vitamin E oil, which is fantastic. Okay, so the next is, you can actually use these little capsules. So, I'm going to do that. I have a bunch of these capsules. I want to kind of get rid of them because I don't ingest them. So, it'll be great for me to add to this wonderful under eye cream. And then, now again, I said the oils that are mainly used for this it's 10 drops of frankincense, which is great. And yes, that does work perfect. Ready, we're going to drop the vitamin E in. Woohoo! Frankincense is fantastic, and I would absolutely, definitely include it. But, again, add whichever ones you like. Even if you just have lavender and you don't have frankincense, you can just use lavender for the under eye cream. No matter what, it's going to make a difference in your skin, which is all that matters. This lighting is not helping my skin, but at least the oils in my stuff is. This lighting is terrible. Hi, hi. Hey, Miss Carrie. I love her unicorn. She's so cute. I love you. All right. So, and I feel bad because she's watching and I'm not wearing one of her pieces of jewelry. She's going to smack me when I see her. All right. So I'm going to add again a couple more in here. After this, you're going to want to I laugh before I say this. You're going to want to beat it. Literally, with a mixer. If you have a KitchenAid, hey, that's fantastic. Put it in there. Let it go. Let it whip it. If not, I know where I whip it good. If not, you can use just a simple, here we go. I have a great, woo! So you want to mix it up. I don't have it plugged in or else I'd rev it up. But with me here, I have to be very careful and I will not go live for this because it will be everywhere. Everywhere. Just because I like to get crazy when I whip it. So here we go. Amen. There we go. See, we like to have fun when we DIY. This is what it's all about. All about having fun. And I keep there we go. Keep stabbing the little. There we go.
I want to play too. So.
You want to play too? All right. We're gonna make a couple. We're gonna make a couple more after this too. I just haven't figured out which ones.
All right, do them up.
Ow. Ooh. Just don't stab yourself in the hand when you're trying to make sure that, oh, love that. All right, there should be plenty of vitamin E in there now. And there's also, did I miss one? I thought, And if anything, if it's not to the consistency that you'd like, you can actually even add some, I'm going to add some almond oil in here real quick. Because I have a feeling that with all the coconut oil and the shea, I want it to whip down really nicely. So that's it. No, that's not it because we have to add the oils. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But again, this is a couple recipes, so we're just gonna let her go for a second. Okay. Jenna gone mad with the frankincense. Ah. Okay, so then we're gonna add some lavender as well, probably. Love the lavender. Okay, I had specific requests not to put patchouli in this one, okay? So I'm going to put a little helichrysum in there, and I don't have much, and she has a little bit more, but we're worth it. My skin is worth it, that's for sure. I'm excited to try something new. Come on. Come on. It's slow. She doesn't want to come out. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. All right. Awesome. Well, I'm going to get off live now. I might go back on. Maybe Miss Kelly wants to play with a couple things. We're going to find out. So I'm going to go whip this up, and I'll probably come back on and show you what it looks like and how to apply it and all that good stuff. So if you have any questions about any of the recipes that you saw, please comment in the box. I will try to get the answers for you. If you need the rest, all these recipes are already posted on my blog or already posted on Facebook. So if you need to find those are at www.diyoilchick.com. That's where you can find me, all right? Y'all have a good night, and I will see you soon. Bye!